Dub has been here since, what time did you get here, Dub?
I think about 5:30.
And you've been, well, you haven't been carving the whole time.
Pretty much the whole time.
Pretty much the whole time. So you start with this.
Yeah.
This is a quarter?
Yeah, a quarter of a round block.
Okay, of what? What wood do you like?
White pine.
White pine?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, it's soft, it's nice to carve, and it has nice colors in it sometimes, and there's lots of it in the valley.
Now, and is this white pine here?
Yeah, he is.
Of your beautiful dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did you get it this color?
I put a stain on it, that color.
So you can stain anything you want,
Yeah,
right?
you can change the color.
Any color you want. Mm-hmm. And this guy, this is what you've been carving all morning. Can I turn it around now?
Sure, you can.
All right, here's our fisherman guy. That's fantastic. Reminds me of my grandfather, actually. He was a fisherman. So, what's your projects that you got going now?
We're going to make a representative of Boncher Manor Thursday night.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a tree of life to make
there. A tree of life.
Well, it's something that people put a deposit on and get their name on a plaque. And
yeah. And you say this is just a hobby for you. Like, how many hours a day do you...
It's a hobby now, but it was a business for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. You've cut it back a bit?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. It's hard to do, though, I bet.
Well, in order to make a living, you had to travel.
Yeah.
You had to be in Toronto about 2 months.
To different shows and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
So you've done all that?
I've done that, and now I'm staying at home, and it's a hobby again.
When do you figure was the first time you picked up a knife and a piece of wood? Any idea?
Yeah, I guess about 10 or 12 in the farmhouse.
Yeah, just sitting around?
Yeah, making bow and arrows.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
And then you kept it going?
And it kept it going then, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I asked Dub a few minutes ago how you end up with a name like Dub. And you were telling me your real name is Delbert?
Yes.
And then when you were a young fella, you had a younger brother?
Yeah.
And he couldn't get Delbert out of his mouth?
Couldn't get it around his lips, I guess.
So he ended up saying Dub, and it's stuck.
It's stuck.
Isn't that crazy?
A long time.
Yeah. Well, listen, I want to thank you for coming by and seeing us. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wonderful work, Dub Juby. Carving this morning. Look, that's incredible. We did that this morning, for crying out loud.
I saw this guy across the street before we started.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
He was just hanging around.
Yeah, he was
probably
just
waiting for the bacon sandwiches. Probably. Hey, we got a Sens jersey that we have been talking about all morning. Someone's going to win it. We're going to draw for that. And we'll wrap up this edition of Live Where You Live. CTV Morning Live in Renfrew continues in a minute.